So right now, guys, I want to get into an episode that I feel like is going to be super great for everybody and anybody involved. And I know a lot of us struggle with trying to obtain what it is that we desire in this world. So right now, I'm going to tell y'all, and I don't want y'all to think that, Juice ain't never told me nothing. He ain't never offered me anything. And if you liking what I got to give to you all today, please, for me, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you just don't mind, because it's absolutely free to you and it helps me to grow this channel and to help even more people. And if by chance this message could help somebody else, share that with them. So let's jump right into it. Let me break it down to you. We're looking at it through the lens of one of the greatest, one of the legends, one of the GOATs, and that is Michael Jeffrey Jordan. For some of y'all that don't know, that's Michael Jordan's full name. MJ, for y'all who didn't know, let's talk about these facts. He won 6 major NBA championships. And it's not just that he won 6 championships. No, it's how he won it and the caliber at which he did. Now, this man won 3 titles in a row, stepped away from the game entirely, then came back to win 3 more. That's dominance, and that is perseverance right there. But here's the thing, y'all. Michael did not just wake up one day thinking that he was going to be the greatest, believing that he was better than everybody else, and just hearing somebody say, this is what you should be doing. No, he didn't rely on raw talent alone. He had a secret. And that one wasn't flashy. It wasn't something that y'all going to see on your favorite TikTok reel. His secret was relentless, unshakable discipline. He was a powerhouse when it came to getting in and doing what it needed to be done. And I'm going to make this real simple for you. Every day, Jordan made 500 practice shots. And he would practice twice a day. That means before he laid his head down at night, he made 1,000 shots. Not attempted, made. So sit right there and do the math with me. That's 6,000 shots a week, 24,000 shots a month, 288,000 shots a year. And in his over 15-year career, MJ made over 4.3 million practice shots. All of that work boiled down to just 24,000 shots made during actual games. Think about it. He took 4 million practice reps just to show out 24,000 times in public. Now that right there is how you get great at anything. Through relentless practice behind the scenes. It's about the planning and the endearment that you're willing to take to achieve the goals that you're willing to set out for yourself. But here's the real question. How many of us can actually put in that kind of work? How many times have you attended a class, a seminar, or a workshop and felt inspired, and then boom, nothing happened with it? So look, knowledge isn't power. And I know people say this, knowledge is power all the time, but it's not true. The truth is, knowledge is potential power. The real power comes from your execution. It's about taking what it is that you know and putting into, it is about taking what it is that you know and putting it into action, not just once, not just twice, but consistently. This is the pattern I've seen and I know over and over. People get stuck in learning mode. They read every book, they watch every video about how to, and then they attend every seminar, but they don't apply what they learned. Then you wonder why nothing has changed in your life. That is where repetition comes in. I've worked with athletes. I've worked with business leaders. I've worked with people that walk around and have no care in the world. And I work with people that have worked every day of their lives. And here is what I've learned and what I can tell you. The ones who succeed, they don't just practice, they practice their purpose. Repetition is the real key to mastery, but it's not just about going through the motions, you guys. It's about showing up every day, giving your all, and when nobody's watching, putting your best at it even then. So let me put it to you like this. When you get rewarded in public, it's for the practice that you relentlessly have done in private. So that's the formula. That's it right there, guys. I know y'all probably thinking that there's going to be so many other things, but no, I'm going to tell y'all in 3 simple stages how you can master this and make you get anything that you absolutely want. And here's where the game changer really lies, okay? Number 1, you have to think about it like this. It's cognitive memory. Here is where you understand, or this is where somebody will understand something. This is where you start learning the concepts for the strategies and the techniques, all right? But here is the catch right here. This is where I want you to challenge yourself. Understanding alone doesn't get your results, right? And then this is number 2. This is going to be really important. Emotional mastery. This is where it gets deeper, okay? Because you can repeat something and then it starts to click emotionally and you just don't know it, you feel it. That's the connection that drives you to your consistent action. And it's not about getting down, about doing something, because once you start doing something and you know it's going to gain traction, you're going to feel just like I do these videos. Sometimes, like right now, I'm talking to nothing. I'm talking to the air. There's nobody here to question what I'm doing, but I do it with the faith and understanding that with this action will come certain results. Number 3, and the final stage, is a physical mastery, okay? So once you have the first 2, you have to master getting what it is that you want to be done. This is where your practice becomes second nature. You don't have to think about it anymore. You just get up and do it. Like driving stick shift. At first it seems impossible. It's like driving stick shift. At first it seems impossible, but eventually it becomes muscle memory. It's just like second nature to you. You're just switching and popping that clutch like you ain't got a care in the world. So let me tie it back to you, right? If you got a goal, whether it's fitness, whether you're starting a business or you're learning something new, it all comes down to how hungry you are. It's not about the temporary hunger to hit a milestone, but it's deep, unrelenting hunger to grow, to improve, to be better than you were yesterday. The hunger that drives you to take those 4 million shots, okay? The hunger that makes you show up when nobody else will. The hunger to know that you're going to get to over 200 million subs and followers from people who really believe in your message. That's more than Mr. Beast. That's more than TED Talk. But you're right here with Juice, and it's going to get real. It's not about resources, you guys, okay? It's about resourcefulness. You don't need everything handed to you. You need to have the drive to find a way to anything you want. That's for real. And I'm trying to keep it cool, calm, collected for you all, but I'm very adamant about you all getting to the best versions of yourself, because that is my goal here, is to help and to challenge you all to be the best version of yourself. So here right now, I'm going to challenge you. What's your version of 1,000 shots a day? What's one thing you can commit to doing over and over with purpose to reach your goals? Because remember, mastery isn't about what you do in front of the crowds. It's about the work you put in when nobody else is watching. And just like that, you all, I'm going to round off this episode, and I want to say, if this one hit home for you, please, for me, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with somebody else who you feel like needs that extra push. So until next time, my family, always, live as long as you want, never want as long as you live, and always squeeze the best juice out of life. And I'm out.